Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Everything in my life has been absolutely perfect. And then a lot of people's dream to be perfect. But with me, see, it's no dream. It's reality. It's life. Take a simple game of bowling. It's everybody's dream to bowl the perfect game. Well, being Mr. Perfect, you sit back on the couch, you put your feet up, and you relax because you are going to witness the perfect.
Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Nobody Beats Curt Hennig, Nobody. I am your host, Mrs. Witchy Perfect. Hey, guys, we're on episode 91. Can you guys believe that already? I can't believe that now this has already been passed, so this will be out in June. But this is being recorded as of the 23rd of May. My goodness, I could not get on X last night to save my life. I would have had to get on a browser, not my app on my phone, and holy crap, I could get on it all. So, all right, what the what? I know that there was an outage or something, but I mean, it is what it is, right? All right. So today on our perfect podcast, we are literally going to watch along to Curt's match with Jimmy Snuka. This was on a primetime wrestling. And then, like I said, guys, once we're done with primetime, I don't know if there's any more matches with him in there, but if there is, we'll do that one. But next week, we are actually going to go ahead and watch along to his Iranian death match because it bears repeating. No, I actually looked through our archives and I did not see it. So it is a good match. But just look at, if you can, I know it's bad graphics because it is the 80s, guys. Remember, it's 83. So the graphics are not so good. But Portland Wrestling, the Sheik, says he's an Iranian prince and yet has oil on his butt and on his tights, on the back of his tights there. And I'm not kidding you when I say that literally he's whiter than I am. He's whiter than Curt. So anyway, I had a very interesting week. I'll just get right into it. A little bit of shameless plugs. Um and you'll hear at the end too. Yeah, if you guys are around the Lancaster County, Pennsylvania area and you need your computer fixed, come to Fix It Chix. The links are in the description field. So hop on over there today, see what we can offer you. Also, I want to let you know that if you are interested in looking at some artwork, I will have my neighbor's website down in the description field. You can take a look at what she has. Some great stuff, I know. Also, on Whisperers of the Craft, we are going back to basics. So, if you are also interested in my witchcraft or Whisperers of the Craft show, links are in the description field. Hop on over and check us out. Okay. So, wrestling news. We're still trying to get carrying cross pushed. I know I've been very advocating. Um I've been a big advocate of him being pushed. In fact, I saw a picture of him on X with a briefcase, Money in the Bank. If he wins the Money in the Bank, you will see a very happy woman. Now, this is coming out in the middle of June, so I wouldn't hold my breath. But but that would be awesome, right? It would be awesome to see Karrion Kross actually pushed. Also, I've been thinking, how cool would it be like if I maybe made up an interview? You know, that's all I'm gonna say. No. So anyway, let's get right to it. This week we are going to watch some Ravishing Rick Rude stuff. I have it already pulled up. Him on the uh Regis and Kathy Lee show back in the 90s. And then also we're gonna watch a couple more matches with him. And then our main event, of course, is Mr. Perfect versus Jimmy Snuka on Primetime Wrestling. This would have been after Survivor Series 1989. Of course, I was 3 years old, so I wouldn't know my hand from my butt yet. But at 4 years old, I did see Curt for the very first time against Kerry Von Erich at SummerSlam 1990 and became a huge fan of Mr. Perfect. I often wonder, like, if I was actually there in Philadelphia, because that's where they had SummerSlam 1990. And Philadelphia is like 2 hours east of us, about 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how you go, I guess. And I often wonder, like, what would happen if I was actually there to see Mr. Perfect and screaming his name, Mr. Perfect. I often wonder sometimes, like, what he would do or how he would react to that. Like, oh my God, a 4-year-old is yelling at me. Not like yelling, like, I hate you. No. I'll be like, can I have your towel? Mr. Perfect, can I have a towel? Can I have your gum? No, that would be a little weird. You'd be like, wait, what? What did that child just say? But yeah, it is. I often wonder sometimes if I could, Mr. Perfect, I'm a big fan. Even at 4 years old, if I would, catch his special attention or something. I don't know. We would see, right? But I would be his biggest fan. All right. So, anyway, let me get this together here. We're gonna watch Ravishing Rick Rude on the Regis and Kathy Lee in the 1990s. So that is very interesting, I guess. All right, here we go.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
Now, wait, before we go past Ravishing Rick Rude, let's say SummerSlam is tonight over in the Meadowlands.
Yeah.
This is the, WrestleMania 4 and 5.
This
Well,
is
now this is the
SummerSlam
summer
89.
version of that. They've got tremendous matches. Zeus versus the Hulk. We got Brutus versus Macho Man. And Sensational Sherry's here. But a great match is Rick Rude versus the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Rick Rude. After he disposes of the guy in the ring, he stands in front of the audience in the arena. And Bobby the Brain comes in and says, all right, would one of you ladies like your own special rude awakening? That means a major kiss. And they come up and Rick Rude puts a kiss on them.
Like
they
we would
usually
want to be
faint.
kissed by Rick
We're going to
Rude.
try to do that not with this audience, but
okay.
we'll try to do that later on. Yeah, Bobby the Brain will be here too. And what else do we? You are that he kissed your hand?
Really?
Rick.
Rick.
It's nice to have you all ready to go against the Warrior tonight.
All set for the Warrior. Up until this point, my mind has been focused totally on the Ultimate Warrior, but Kathy Lee, you seem to have done away with that. My mind's off in left field somewhere.
Hey,
the Ultimate Woman right here,
You
Rick.
got it.
This is what the belt looks like.
This is, would you like to hold
Is it heavy?
Yeah,
Is it heavy?
Is it heavy? Look. There it is. Well, that's what it's all about.
In your dreams.
What?
Do you wish you had one of these?
I really do, Rick. I really do.
Well, then you can have it for this short time.
Oh, good. Maybe it'll help my bad.
Make your dreams come true, too.
This is what you need, though. You need a velvet robe
You see,
with
this
sequins.
guy is the best built of all of the wrestlers. The Ultimate Warrior is pretty well built, too, but Rick Rude's got a tremendous physique, and he's got great sex appeal, as you can see.
Yeah, how tall are you, Rick?
6'4". How tall are you, Kathy?
I'm short. I'm really short. I have stubs for legs, but 6'4", that's big.
Those don't look like no stubs I've ever seen before.
I really, honest to God, I sense something going on here. Frank is out of town, isn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway, Rick, what is this magic thing? I mean, here, the Brain comes into the ring with you, your manager, and you ask some lady who would like a rude awakening, and they come right up and get in the ring with you, and I've never seen anything like it.
You've never seen anything like it? You've led a sheltered life, Regis.
I guess I have.
He has.
The fact of the matter is this. My mother taught me when I was very young that love is a thing to be spread. So that's just my little way of spreading a little bit of love throughout the country wherever I go.
He's the one that started it.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's watch Rick spread a little love right now. Here's a typical scene, a wrestling arena. I guess the match is just starting, or maybe it's just over. Kids, don't watch this clip.
Wow.
Okay. Anything like that since you danced with the Chippendale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to try to duplicate that. We've got the Brain back there. We're going to bring him out, and we're going to see if anybody in our audience...
No.
I'll go check on Bobby.
No, wait a minute. No, you sit right here. It could be you. We don't know what's going to happen, but we'll be right back in a moment. Okay, we are back now, and let's bring out Rick Rude's wonderful manager. You all know him, of course, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Here he is.
No, not now.
Hi, Brain.
How do you do?
Bobby.
My pleasure. How are you?
Bobby, we got something going here. This
Well,
guy,
Joanne's back there, one of your productions, says she's begging to come out here. She wants the rude awakening.
this guy is looking her over, and he's making her very nervous. The woman is coming unglued. I think you'd like a rude awakening.
I think Kathy Lee needs a rude awakening.
Kathy Lee's had a few rude awakenings.
Not this rude, Kathy.
Yeah.
Well, Brain, tell us now. These women, you've never failed, right? Someone has always gotten up and gotten into the ring.
Well, I have a production staff that goes out and picks out 30 to 45 of them, and then we select the one we want in that evening.
Oh,
sometimes we go to, there are no selections. They just don't rank. They just don't make it.
Oh.
And tonight at the Meadowlands, you people that will subscribe to pay-per-view will be able to sit at home and watch you that are in the Meadowlands will be able to see Ravishing Rick Rude do it. Could we have a cold towel out here for Kathy Lee?
Should be
now.
Should be a big night for the pay-per-view. What is going on
I don't
here?
know. It's
Is it warm in here? Is Kathy Lee brought the temperature up 10 degrees?
Kathy, would you like me and Regis to leave?
Yeah.
No, don't leave.
Why don't you guys sit on the couch? We'll sit here and talk
Look
a
at
little
the,
bit.
but here's what gets me. The rude one is really intrigued.
You don't see him like that too often.
Not
He's
at all.
very picky.
No, just like tonight.
Over the airways, I could see that Kathy Lee was the most beautiful woman on television. But now as I draw closer in person, I just can't believe it. There's no tickets available live at the Meadowland tonight. But I think maybe as my guest, Kathy Lee, I can get you in and pretty good seats on top of it.
But it's Monday Night Football night.
That's okay.
We'll bring one of those little TVs.
Yeah,
for
you
you.
can watch it on TV.
After halftime, you won't care.
Brad, we are going to turn it over to you, and we're going to see who we can get out of our audience.
Now, there's a woman up there. Did you check this lady out?
Are you ready for something special now?
I don't know. I don't care.
Now what happens?
Well, we call 911 for her. And now a little extra treat for everybody.
Oh.
And I want Regis, you over there, and Kathy, I'd like you to stand over there, please.
Over
here?
Get right between the cameras there.
Okay.
You ready for this?
I say she ran out there, took her underwear 3 days to catch up with her. I mean, no offense, but don't do that again, Rick. I will show the Mr. Perfect because I believe him and Lanny were on Regis and Kathy Lee. I think it was 1990, I want to say. But it was before he was Intercontinental Champion. So could be before WrestleMania 6, I think. Anyway, she was all afraid. Oh, my husband's gonna leave me alone. I would have the same reaction. I'd be like, Rick, no. Get away from me, nut shot, something like that. Get away from me. Now, if it was Curt, I'd be like, come here. I would just do, I'd be like, can I have a rude awakening from Mr. Perfect? Yes. That's what and Rick would be like, he doesn't do the rude awakening. I'd be like, I don't care. Can he make an exception? Oh my God. Okay. That was funny and kind of weird. So I am, let's see, where are we at here? Okay, so wow, I have Rick Rude hits on Cheryl Roberts. Okay. So yeah, wow. Okay. So yeah, that was Rick Rude on Regis and Kathy Lee. I will definitely have. I didn't know they were going to do the rude awakening to a woman, and if they chose me, I'd be like, "Is Mr. Perfect there? Is Mr. Perfect in the back? Can I have a rude awakening from him?" And Rick would be like, "No. Why would you want him? Because he's hotter? I mean, it's not a contest, but." Mr. Perfect is hotter. All right. I'll tell Rick Rude I said that. Please. Shh, our little secret. Rick will haunt me. I'll give you the rude awakening. No, I'm like, oh no. I lost my train of thought now. Okay. Anyway, let's go to this. That was very interesting. I did like that. I like it even better, though the graphics are really crappy for Kurt's. I don't know why. But this is Rick Rude hits on Cheryl Roberts. I guess he's facing Jake the Snake. And here we go. And that, and then this.
Jealous because he wanted Jesse to body
Please try to contain your jealousy for just a moment. The ladies would like to have silence while I take my robe off and show them what a real sexy body looks like.
Missouri. The beauties are the beasts here.
Watch
Might
it.
be a few of this and a few of that. I don't know. Now, what is that hanging down from the back of the head of this man? That's a podunk Kentucky pigtail. Paducah, podunk, whatever.
Whatever.
I assure you. Oh, I don't know. I haven't taken a vacation there lately, McMahon. Maybe you have. I don't know. You've never been to Paducah, Kentucky. Well, this is your first time I've lived in Cape Girardeau. I know, and my last, smelling them Pampers coming into town. Did you see that? What you're saying is what's in the Pampers that counts?
Oh, come on, Jesse.
There were a number of ladies here in Missouri who were asked whether or not they would like to partake of the rude awakening. Here's what they had to say.
Gotta take it for all it was worth. That guy has a body that just won't stop.
Whoa.
I'd run up there. Yeah?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, with that body.
Right in
sure.
front of her husband, too.
I'd kiss him, all right.
Give me a break, please.
No,
did you
thanks.
hear that, McMahon? There was not one lady interviewed that had anything negative about the rude awakening. They're all dying.
Oh,
to get
well,
that
if they had
ring to get
interviewed
away.
me.
No, there were some a couple of weeks ago that weren't too.
If they had
thrilled
interviewed
about
me,
it
I
all.
would have
Yeah,
said,
but those were the sweat hogs.
yeah, I'd
Please,
rather
Jesse.
kiss
Look
Mr.
at this
Perfect.
now. Here's a different form of the rude awakening. And unfortunately,
Come here, Mr. Perfect.
Middleman's back to Paducah. She gets in there. She's so thrilled.
No.
No, sir, I don't. Look at.
That's
She's
Jake the
embarrassed.
Snake's wife.
Who would
You're sure looking fine tonight, sweetheart.
He likes those women with the rings on.
She's looking good, ain't she, Bobby? She's playing a little hard.
She's married. You're right.
Used to that.
That's because that's Cheryl Roberts.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Ooh,
going to love
look
it
at
when
those
Jake
legs,
comes out and
Bobby.
kick your butt.
I think this is demeaning myself. I mean,
Sweetheart, I know you might be a little intimidated by the sexiest man alive, but you know, and I know, that you're here for the same reason all these other ladies are here, and that is to see ravishing Rick Rude. Am I right?
Wrong.
I can't believe it. Oh, this girl getting a chance of her lifetime for stardom. And she says, look at Enid can't believe it. Ravishing Rick Rude.
Sweetheart, I can understand you're a little bit intimidated right now. So I'm going to make it real easy for you. Tell me, is Ravishing Rick Rude the sexiest man in
No.
the WWF?
No. Mr. Perfect is.
No.
No.
I can't believe this. Oh, I'm not that. Would they find
No.
Rick Rude is being rejected? Would they find that tramp? Here to the camera. What'd you call her? Here to the camera. Come on. He ain't gonna take care of her in a minute.
Okay, baby cakes. Tell me now. If you didn't come here to see Ravishing Rick Rude, the sexiest man alive, who did you come here to see?
Mr. Perfect.
My husband.
Whoa.
Your husband.
Was that the choker sitting next to her?
No.
I like that.
Which aisle is he working? He must be an usher.
Must be an. No, it's that guy
Where
next to
is
her.
this ugly thing your husband? Where is your husband. I don't see him. Just what
Hey,
does
Jake.
this husband
Where's Jake?
do?
Where's Jake the Snake?
Professional wrestler.
Well, that's not my wife, man.
Well, we know that, Jesse.
Honey, he's going to be unconscious for a while. You better hop on the ravishing bandwagon.
A professional wrestler.
Bandwagon, that weasel. What is it? That's somebody's wife. Whose wife is that?
Jake the Snake.
Big, bad, professional wrestler B, baby cakes.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Whoa, my goodness! I can't believe it. You're telling me out of this whole crowd, you picked Jake the Snake Roberts' wife. Hey, that's that.
Well, I should have known.
What?
That man is nothing but a sleazy, low-down, worthless piece of garbage.
Whoa.
And I'm going to tell you something,
Jake
woman.
the Snake earlier on.
For you to hang with that man,
Russell.
that makes you just as much as a stinking lowlife as he is.
I
In
can't
my
believe
book, your old man, and anybody in your family isn't worth 2 cents.
That's insulting.
So what do you think about that?
Oh.
Oh! I can't believe it! She goes up and slaps.
You want to play rough,
Oh,
sweetheart?
wait a minute.
You
Come
want
on.
to play rough?
Hey, somebody control him.
Hey,
She
Jay.
got him
I'm
first.
going to pick that up enough.
He's hurting her
Jay.
wrist. Come on. Wait a minute. Here comes Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake Roberts. Probably from out of the shower. Jake the Snake. He made everybody lose. Look at Rude doing a number on him. His wife, Jake the Snake's wife, screaming, watching her husband being murdered. Look at Bobby Heenan. Jake getting in those cheap shots. Jake the Snake going after ravishing Rick Rose. Here he comes. Look at that. Wow. Get moving. They're really going at it. Going after Rose. He's a 10-6 brawl. McCandless totally out of control. Totally out of control. Turned him around here. Jake the Snake's wife really upset. Her husband could be getting a daylight kicked out of him just moments ago. And it's all her fault. If she'd have kissed Rude, none of this would have happened. Jake the Snake. Here he comes again. Jake going after Rose.
We got to get everybody out of the locker room. All right. So we're going to, I mean, the graphics are getting bad. I'm not sure why that does that. Okay. So we stopped sharing there. I thought that was pretty good. Pretty awesome, actually. This one, let's see. This is Ravishing Rick Rude with Bobby Heenan versus Ron Stevens. And this was July 17th, 1988. So Curt would be there, just not like on TV. But let me just say, I had never really seen that before where he calls out Jake the Snake's wife. I know that they had a feud, him and Jake, and Cheryl, of course, was part of that because they would make mention of that at Survivor Series and, of course, SummerSlam, I think, as well. We will watch the SummerSlam match between, I think it was Junkyard Dog and Rick Rude, in fact, sometime. Okay. So this is Ravishing Rick Rude with Bobby Heenan and Ron Stevens. Let me get that up for you. Here we go.
If anybody in the World Wrestling Federation, she's going to have some sweet dreams.
I guess. Only Mr.
Bell's
Perfect,
gone,
baby.
we're on
Only
the way
Mr.
now.
Perfect for me.
She's last-minute words of encouragement. As the chant goes on, Weasel by this capacity crowd. I think I like the Weasel better with his network. We can do something to get him back in there. Ravishing, unloading early on in this match. Oh, beautiful power slam. Got right up. Oh, look at this. Look at these gyrations. Oh, give
No
me
thanks.
a break. That's disgusting.
That's because you're not
Certainly
interested
never
in
had
men, Gorilla.
any fights like that when I was wrestling. Well, the latest edition of World Wrestling Federation magazine is on the stands. The Hitman's on the cover, but a most interesting article inside talks about Cheryl Roberts, the wife of Jake the Snake Roberts, and ravishing Rick Rude in the confrontation that they had. This situation a long way from being over, and I believe that the ravishing one is going to come out with a short end of the stick.
I guess.
Of course, the brain right there at ringside, as always, whenever his men are down there. But on a few occasions, I can remember going back in time where he wasn't there, obviously somewhere else. When you have that many men in your stable, there's no way that you can be with all of them at any given time. Look at this, nice reverse chin lock here. Really applying the pressure on Ron Stevens. I can't get over those tights. Where do you get something like that made? He can put you away with a number of things, but his favorite, the Rude Awakening, here it comes, setting him up for it. Stevens with no defense whatsoever. Oh, he got nailed. Right on those cervical vertebrae. Easy 3 count by referee Joe Morella.
So to talk about that match, let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I'd be like, where's Mr. Perfect? No offense, Rick Rude, but you're not Curt. Sorry. No, I would have Rude Awakening from Rick Rude, but I definitely would take one from Curt. And then as he shook his hips, I'd be like, crap. Okay. Anyway, enough about my fantasies. Let's go to the next one. Excuse me, which is Rick Rude versus Don Driggers. I have no idea. All I know, it says 8/28, so August 28th, 1988. So this is probably after SummerSlam. I want to say after SummerSlam 1988. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking this is probably after SummerSlam with him and the Junkyard Dog.
Just to say, if you got it, flaunt it. He certainly does that. Oh, she's getting a bird's eye view with the World Wrestling Federation binoculars up close and personal. You can get that close with those. Ravishing Rick Rude looking for an outstanding matchup as part of SummerSlam 88, as he will be facing a very formidable opponent in the likes of JYD, the Junkyard Dog. He'll have to deal with that 15-foot chain. Take a look at the tights of Ravishing Rick with a likeness of Cheryl Roberts front and back. Come on, boys. Gonna give him another shot. Don Druggers, the youngster, lacking experience here. Goes for a sunset flip, but not knowing where he is inside that squared circle, very close to the ring ropes. Not able to do much with that. We're all counting down the hours to SummerSlam 88. You can bet that the Junkyard Dog is counting down the hours. Ravishing Rick Rude and Bobby the Brain Heenan are. Junkyard Dog gonna have his hands full with this guy.
You call yourself Junkyard Dog.
Okay, it was before SummerSlam.
Like all the rest, and you're
all right,
jealous
so
of me.
before SummerSlam,
Junkyard Dog, at the
1988.
SummerSlam, you got a whole lot more to loosen your pride. I'm gonna take your woman on a ravishing ride.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I doubt that very much. You're going to be worried about the JYD and what he can do to you with that power slam. It's just about as effective as the Rude Awakening. Snap there on Druggers as he takes him over there, setting him up here. He's just having a good time. He's really not trying to beat the youngster right now. That's one of the matches I'll be looking forward to. Of course, the Mega Powers meeting the Mega Bucks, another big one with special guest referee Jesse the Body Ventura. That is indeed the top attraction coming up this Monday, Madison Square Garden, SummerSlam 88. Pay-per-view only at this point in time. If you don't have tickets for Madison Square Garden, forget about it. But you can order right now through your cable systems on a pay-per-view basis. 2 title matches on the line. Demolition taking on the Hart Foundation, and the Honky Tonk Man meeting the Barber for the last time. Perhaps Beefcake will walk away with the gold. I'll tell you, another interesting tag team matchup on that. Uh-oh, here it comes. Nighty night indeed. Goodbye. Ah. Snapping the head of the youngster. Look at this nonchalant. Won't be that easy.
Stop sharing there. So again, that's, I mean, what can you say about that kind of stuff? It's just Rick Rude, right? All right, so time for our main event. I hope this goes longer than I expected to, but but anyway, here we go. Our main event is Curt versus Mr. Perfect versus Jimmy Snuka. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, and we're back. All right, so for those who are listening to the audio, we're on Primetime Wrestling Season 5, Episode 51, December 18th, 1989. I'm 41 minutes and 18 seconds in. For those who are listening just to the audio, if you're watching this on another tab, you should see Bobby Heenan and Roddy Piper right here. So go ahead and hit play now.
You don't get the one remaining question, you will be in a nice red Santa suit
Now
right
explain
here
it to him
next week.
And if he don't get the next question, he'll be on his knees apologizing.
That's correct. I'm sure he's aware of what the
I know the
situation is.
It's very serious to me because that's it's the same as this match coming up with Perfect and the Superfly. It's a very serious event. I ain't getting down on my knees, and I don't think the Superfly is going to die.
Well, no, he isn't.
Superfly Jimmy Snuka taking
Mr.
on
Perfect
Mr.
ain't gonna
Perfect.
do
You
that.
can bet your bottom dollar that the genius will be there as well. Here we go.
You know why he does that?
About to enter the
Right,
arena.
never mind.
Not too much smarts in my book on the part of Mr. Perfect, except for that squared circle chewing gum.
Oh, can I have your gum,
I've
Mr.
seen a lot of
Perfect?
guys lose matches just like that.
Well, you know, that just goes on.
I'll take a rude awakening from Mr. Perfect.
You don't make no bones about it.
Not for Rick Rude. Oh, he's talking to him.
Well, we've got our international coverage here, our international photographers from all over the world here in Madison Square Garden.
Oh.
Federation.
Oh, boy.
Well, that was a pretty smart ploy on the part of Mr.
Yeah. Well, there's no doubt about it. This match here is a main event match anywhere in the world. Sure is. There's no doubt about it. This Mr. Perfect here, he don't know what he's doing there, but he is taunting this guy here just a little tad too much. I've seen this Superfly really go off. Yeah.
Have you seen Mr. Perfect, Hillary, and some of the things he's done with the basketball and with the golf and with the horseshoes? And
Some of my
the
favorite
darts?
there. Whoa!
You know, all those things are fine, and you know, tremendous effort on his part, and congratulations to him. But you know, that doesn't help you inside the ring.
Well, you're right. I've got to admit, this guy here is quite an athlete. He can do a lot of different things, do a lot of different things real good, almost perfectly. But we're talking about wrestling. We're talking about the World Wrestling Federation. Right now, we're talking about Jimmy Superfly Snuka. We're talking about a legend in that ring. And all that ping pong and all that basketball and all that skipping and jumping and talking about what he can do ain't going to do him one bit of good here tonight, Gorilla.
No, you can forget about all that stuff. You put it in your back pocket and forget about it. It's not going to help you.
Oh,
another slap in the face. He's trying to get the Superfly to lose his cool. And he's doing a pretty good
I'm
job
sorry.
right now. Because that's when you're most
Yes, you are absolutely perfect.
Exactly right. Exactly right. But you know, I've seen them things really backfire on folks before. This guy here might just be biting off a little bit more than he can chew on.
Well, the Superfly's got a whole lot of things in his arsenal that he can lay on you in a hurry. And Mr. Perfect is well aware of that. This guy's in great shape, fantastic condition.
He's rip roaring ready to go all the time. I guarantee you this guy here is
has a tremendous knowledge of wrestling holds. And it's just a question of time, in my book, before there's some kind of gold around the waist of Mr. Perfect.
Exactly right.
Just a question of time. When?
He's got the perfect, I guess you could say, wrestling physique.
He certainly does.
Balance from head to toe, that fella is.
And once again, you're dealing with second generation wrestler.
Exactly right.
Using that little extra edge. Oh! What a reverse knife edge by the Superfly. And right on over the top goes Mr. Perfect.
Made a perfect exit that time, Bill.
Certainly did.
That was a flawless escape, wasn't it?
Boy, he's sucking for air there. He caught that one right in the esophagus.
That Jimmy Superfly threw that one from the Fiji Islands. Wow. Way over yonder.
He exited stage left perfectly.
He sure did.
Complaining to the referee.
Oh.
Perfectly legal to use those karate moves, that reverse knife edge in particular. However, to the throat is an automatic disqualification. Well, you know, you don't design. I used to use a lot of those techniques myself. You don't design to hit someone in the throat with it, but sometimes it happens.
Well, you know, we're both casualties of that ring. We've had a lot of things happen to us in our years in the ring, and I tell you, anything at any time can go wrong in there, and you can really get some severe injuries in there. We all live with
career ending.
Yes, it looms over our heads. Now, I believe he put that right there in that throat, best I can tell.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Might have slipped.
Welcome back. Well, as you can tell, Mr. Perfect is totally dominating the match.
Hey, where's Hennig? Hennig!
Oh.
Hennig, what are you doing there, man? What are you doing?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? What are you doing down there?
He dropped some of his papers. I'm trying to pick them up.
What papers?
The order of the matches. I don't have to explain nothing to you. What do you think I'm doing?
He's trying to cheat.
Cheating, you're going to be big trouble.
Wasn't cheating.
He's trying to
drop
cheat.
my pen also.
Yeah, you dropped your pen, just like Superfly going to drop perfect on his head.
I don't think so.
Experience edge in this match goes to Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Look at that. He wrapped that thumb up again.
Well, he slipped
a
again.
little lick for good luck.
Well, he slipped
He
again.
might have slipped again.
Well, after all, he's not perfect.
No, he's only human.
No, he's perfect.
That fella don't look too cocky right about now, does he?
No, he certainly doesn't. Trying his turn here in this one. Superfly unloading with some heavy artillery of his own. Sort of measuring.
Perfect behind.
Nice move. Was playing possum there.
Boy.
Wasn't hurt as bad as Superfly thought or I thought. And just clothesline him with that nice leverage move right on that top rope.
I got to admit, I thought he was going down. I thought he was reeling and rocking. I didn't think he'd have enough composure, what you call it, to come up with a move like that, but boy, he sure did.
He was suckering him in there, Billy. Mr. Perfect now on the outside. Wow, right across the mouth of his nose. Well, you know, I've seen the Superfly take punishment from some of the best.
That's right.
And still be able to retaliate, still be able to, look out. Clothesline on the bottom rope coming up. Oh!
Right on the mouth.
Right on the mouth and underneath.
Yeah, now
the
that's
nose.
perfect.
Making the Fijian pay right now.
He sure is. He's all over. And that's one thing I can say about this Mr. Perfect. When he gets you down, he's not one of them kind of guys that'll walk around and let you think about it. He stays.
Oh, no. He's relentless. Once he gets you in a compromising position, forget about it. And he's in good enough shape. In fact, he's in great shape. He's not going to run out of gas on you. You know, he's going to be coming 100% all the time.
Hello.
Usually, if a guy gets a little bit tired on you, you say, well, you know, I'm going to get a little break here sooner or later. You're not going to get that from Perfect.
Now, this guy here is tuned up like a Gibson guitar, so he's right on time.
What's a Gibson?
A Gibson guitar. Well, that's a mighty fine. That's one.
It's you don't know what a Gibson guitar is? Really? Come on. Even I know what a Gibson guitar
Learn
is.
something every day, Hillbilly. Superfly is learning something right now. He's learning that he's getting his clock cleaned here on
He acts like he's never heard country music before.
Superfly might have taken this match a little bit too lightly.
I'll tell you, if he did, he would wish he hadn't done that because this guy here is right on time, and his record is speaking for itself.
That's the biggest cardinal mistake you could make, Hillbilly Jim, in anyone's career. Take a match lightly.
Exactly right.
A lot of guys have found that out the hard way. Not doing your homework. Look at this. Well, luckily the Superfly got both hands on the top rope that time. Took a lot of sting out of that move.
This move. Say, break that leg across that shoulder.
Stepped over that left shoulder because now you don't bend that way anymore. You can't. You can't turn in. He's turning your chin the opposite way. Trying to make some movement take place, perhaps. A little cervical vertebrae.
This Mr. Perfect has been on the mat.
Mr. Perfect, ring the bell.
I would say he's been on the mat since he was a young stepper.
Yes, he's second generation.
Obviously, we've had him underway for a long, long time. They're coming to life here in the garden, trying to put some life back into the Superfly. Superfly at times can be, seem to be impervious to pain. Just sort of turns the switch inside.
Watch that third, I'm telling you.
That switch is on right now.
Thanks, ref.
He left his feet. He's standing up under this. He's taking some pretty good shots right here, and he's still walking.
I see that wild look in his eye.
Now, you ain't gonna hurt him hitting here.
Uh-oh.
That's for sure.
Didn't do his homework in that respect.
He's starting to hawk up, so to speak. Kurt's like, what? I love the facial expressions.
You got you something now here, Perfect.
Gonna tiger by the tail. Blocked by the Superfly.
Oh, wait a minute.
Backing up right now. Looking for a little reprieve.
Yes. He is bowed up on him now. And there he goes.
Move by Perfect to bail out of there. Break the momentum because Superfly's got it all going his way.
Wait a second.
He wants timeout. There is no timeout.
He wants to talk it over. There's your talk right there, son.
Wait a second.
This one, and that'll do a lot of damage right there.
Oh.
It's going all the way down.
Oh. That was one of Kurt's greats there. Always made Snuka look good. Oh.
A perfect knife edge by the Superfly. And Mr. Perfect in deep trouble here.
Come on, Kurt.
Irish whip.
Mr. Perfect. This.
Just a glancey blow with that one, but caught him good with the second.
He sure did. He sure did. This Superfly has turned the tide now.
Ooh.
Chopped him in that corner. He's really opened up on him now.
Followed him right in. Nice movement on the part of the fly. Reversal now by Mr. Perfect. Hot sauce buddy, he get the leverage he wanted.
Oh, come on.
And almost got the 3 count.
So close. So close.
Boy, was that a nice move. A nice defensive move.
Come on, Kurt. Perfect legs. 1, 2, 3.
Let's get the official winner.
Mr. Perfect.
Superfly never knew what hit it. Here, Billy.
What a shocker this is to me. I can't hardly believe this.
Let's go back. Here it comes. Take a look.
This is just like thunder. Watch this. There he goes. Shoots him in. Going for the back drop.
Oh, perfect flex.
Puts it right on him. It's solid. That's solid. Look at him merging up there.
Mr. Perfect looking.
Excuse me, Gert.
This weekend.
Gert,
Yes, Hot Rod?
Gert, small complaint. I'd like you to please look through your papers. We had a schoolboy boobsy over there was ruffling through them papers.
Schoolboy.
And if he says no, his
No.
nose gonna look like Pinocchio.
I was not under the
because he
whack.
was over there ruffling them papers, getting
You were-
answers.
No, when you left, you dropped your Hulk Hogan commemorative ball, and I picked it up. That
He
was all.
didn't drop his ball. He had you were looking for papers. You
No
were under
comment.
the table
I
looking
was
for something.
not.
Yeah.
Cool it. Don't get excited. I wouldn't leave here.
All right. So they're just going to complain. They're having some kind of contest to see who dresses up like Santa Claus. it was kind of funny, I guess. At the time, it was kind of funny. So anyway, let me get back in the main screen here. That is our show for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week we are going to do the Iron Sheik, or not the Iron Sheik, the Sheik in the Iranian death match with Curt in 1983. Yeah, it was 1983. So the graphics are not that great, but hey, what can you do, right? So everyone will hear shameless plugs after this. Of course, you'll see my beautiful face. If you can give to the show, please do so through Cashapp and PayPal. Again, those links are in the description field. Also, the outro song is AI generated for Rumble. You will see video for YouTube. You will see nothing but collages that I've made of Curt, like the ones I have here for my backgrounds, and the other background. I made those myself. I hope you like them. Just pictures throughout the year. You can kind of see there. And there. Okay. That was my chair. That was my chair. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And again, next week we will be back with another episode of Nobody Beats Curt Hennig. Nobody. And for everyone in the back, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Hey, Curt Hennig fans. Hello, and welcome to the Shameless Plugs. I wanted to do an updated version because I no longer have Patreon. I don't know if anyone has seen and down in the description field. The first shameless plug I would like to do is for my Cash App and my PayPal account. If you can donate, please, please, please donate today. I actually had one donation, but that was more for my birthday. So anyway, if you can donate, please see the links in the description field for my PayPal and my Cash App. I'd like to start off by saying also, and I will say this at the end, I have an AI outro that is AI generated. I actually made a country song dedicated to Curt. I made several. Just in case there also maybe in the future or right now is going to be an AI intro. So I just want to let you know that the intro also could be AI, and this is for Amazon. Excuse me. This is for YouTube only. YouTube only. So the first shameless plug I would like to do is Kit Cabello. He is one of my great, great friends. Excuse me. I love him to death. And what a great man, great guy, all around great friend as well. You can catch him on Heartlands Media. That's 9 a.m. Central, Monday through Friday, and he will tell it like it is. Trust me, he will tell it like it is. Can't say enough great things about Kit Cabello. Also, check out Angel Riviera. He is in Angel in the Afternoon, and of course, he is my host for Pro Wrestling Talk. Pro Wrestling Talk is every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, though those are scheduled to change due to family issues or WrestleMania or a pay-per-view. Also, I would like you to, but definitely check out Angel in the Afternoon. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and he also tells it like it is. Way to go, Angel. Okay, on to deconstructing topics. My big brother, Dave. I can't say enough great things about Dave. He is a big supporter of mine, and I'm a big supporter of him. If you check out Deconstructing Topics, he has his own show. I'm not sure what episode he's on right now, but he has a great podcast. Please, please, please listen to it. You can check it out on YouTube. I don't know if he's on Rumble, but I'll see if I can get a Rumble link. All these links are in the description field if you want to check these people out. Also, I'd like to mention my little kid brother, Alex Knight. We are actually not really related, but I see him like a little brother. So anyway, Alex Knight, you can find him on Angel in the Afternoon. You can also catch him on Pro Wrestling Talk. And I think he's going to do a baseball podcast with Angel as well. So check that out. That'll be on Sundays. I'm not sure the time. I'll have to get that from Angel later. But I just want to make sure that you check him out because he is a great person and someone I can call friend and little brother. The next shameless plug I'd like to do really fast is Black Magic Talk is my other show, guys. If you would like to check that out, All you have to do is click the link in the description field, and blessed be to you if you are also a witch, wizard, or warlock, or whatever you call yourself. You can check that out in the description field. We have a lot of fun over there. I love to have on special guests, especially Sonia Smith. She's a very dear friend of mine. I hope you will subscribe to all these people on YouTube or on Rumble. We are also on Rumble. The Rumble description field, the link is in the description field. Sorry. If you would like to check that out, this will be going on YouTube, of course, because I don't need this for Rumble. I could put it on Rumble. I think I might. So if you are on Rumble watching this and you would like to see the YouTube version of this, it's mostly audio that you will see, except for this part, right? Just check us out on YouTube. The link is in the description field. And again, if you want to check out Black Magic Talk, you can check that out too, where we talk everything pagan and Wiccan. There is no evil or black magic, of course. It's all great fun, and we have a good time. If you like a personal tarot reading from me, click the link in the description field below. I can get you my my pricing and stuff. If you would like to be a guest on the Black Magic Talk, or if you'd like to be on Pro Wrestling Talk, you can DM me on X. My X is in the description field for both Black Magic Talk and for Curt Hennig podcast. Go ahead and hit those in the description field and DM me, and feel free to ask if you'd like to be a guest. If there's anything else, concerns, or if you would like to just give feedback, you can always DM us on X and so on. Just want to mention my Cash App and my PayPal account are in the description field. If you can give to the show, great. If not, please enjoy the show. That's what we are mainly here for, just for your entertainment purposes only. And again, I will reiterate that the AI outro song is AI generated. That is for everyone, for Rumble and for YouTube. Also, there could be an AI intro song. Just want to let you know that if there's ever an intro song, it is AI generated on YouTube. I created a couple of songs here and there, a couple of country songs I think that Curt would like. So I hope you check those out. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect or Curt Hennig. Nobody.
In a small town gym with wooden floors, he'd lace up his boots, he'd settle the scores. With a suplex or a lariat, he'd stand tall. Curt Hennig, the hero we all recall. Oh, Mr. Perfect, the man we admire. In the wrestling ring, he set hearts on fire. From the farm to the glory, he took his stand. A true country legend, the perfect man. Through the cheers and the bright spotlights, he wrestled his dreams on countless nights. With a fisherman's carry and a confident grin, Curt showed the world the warrior within. Oh, Mr. Perfect, the man we admire. In the wrestling ring, he set hearts on fire. From the farm to the glory, he took his stand. A true country legend, the perfect man. Humming the ballads of a heart so strong, where the echoes of victory always belong. He taught us that life is a fighter's game. Curt Hennig, forever framed in fame. In the hours of wrestling, his name remains. Curt Hennig, who broke through the chains. From Minnesota's fields to the wrestling halls, the perfect man who answered the call. true country legend, the perfect man. Perfect man.